All right. Hello, everybody. Just wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys about something that blows my mind. So, how you doing, Sean Guy? Welcome to the stream. This is going to be a really short stream. I just want to go ahead and show you guys something. What game is the fastest growing, fastest selling, most viral game to ever hit Steam? When people think about that, they might think about, I bet you if we would have asked 6 months ago, people would have guessed at this time, probably, oh, that's going to be Cyberpunk 2077, easily. Well, let's take a look at Cyberpunk 2077 right now. If we look at it, it has 21,000 people playing it right now. We're going to go ahead and call that 22,000. Let's go ahead and take a look at Rust, because a lot of people would say Rust. Rust was been and has been insanely popular. Rust, if we take a look at how many people are playing right now, we're going to call that 111,000. So we add up 111 plus 22. That is 133,000 total people playing Rust and Cyberpunk right now. How about another, really popular game right now? Oh, let's go PUBG. PUBG was at one time known to have more than 2 million concurrent players, right? After it had been out a year or something like that. But if we look at PUBG right now, 115,000, we'll call it 116,000. If we add that to the 133 we had before, we have 249,000. What other games have been really popular and might be really popular? Oh, Daisy. Daisy's another really popular, survival game. If we look at that game right now, only 14,000 playing it right now. And then let's look at another survival game, guys, real quick. Let's go ahead and look at Scum. Scum has been a pretty popular game. And if we look at Scum here, guys, only 5,000. Let's go ahead and call that 6,000. We have 269,000 people playing these games right now, right? So I want to go ahead and show you guys something. And if we go back to the main Steam page right here, Valheim, a game that launched like 2 weeks ago, right? Less than 2 weeks ago, 13 days ago, a game with overwhelmingly positive reviews, a game I played a few days ago. Valheim, a new open world survival crafting game where you can have up to 10 online players playing with you right now. Remember, we had only 269,000 people playing those 5 really popular games, a lot of those survival games, except for PUBG, which is a battle royale. If we look at how many people are playing Valheim right now, only 13 days after it launched, 303,000 people. Valheim right now has more online players than Rust, PUBG. What did we say? Daisy, Scum, added all together. This game right now, guys, is one of the fastest selling games, most viral games to ever hit. And article after article continue to say this. This was published earlier today on, PC Gamer. Valheim may well be Steam's biggest ever viral hit, with over 2 million copies sold in less than 2 weeks. More than 2 million copies of Valheim has sold in less than 2 weeks. And I read another article that said, it was on my phone, that said if Valheim continues at this pace, in like 2 months, it'll see over 4 million concurrent players at the same time, if it continues growing. But right now, it is on such an insane, peak, such an insane incline in number of people not only purchasing the game, but putting tons of hours into the game. People are buying this and playing the living hell out of this game. It's not like people are just buying this game and playing a couple of hours like I did and then moving on to other games. No, people are buying this game and playing the living shit out of it and getting all their friends to play with them. And this game could pass up, big hits like Stardew Valley, Daisy, Rust, all them freaking games. It's incredible. So hats off to the developers of Valheim. I know I was blown away when I looked at this kind of stuff, and I just wanted to make a short stream, just make a short, quick video, let you guys know what a success Valheim is. And then, yeah, yesterday, no, boasting over more than 370,000 players yesterday. I think they mean on Sunday, on Valentine's Day. Compared with same genre hits like Rust, which has never reached a comparable point, or the similarly Battle Royale, which took over 3 months in 2017 to reach more than 350,000 players. So PUBG took over 3 months to get over 350,000 players. Valheim did the same thing in less than 2 weeks. It's already cracked the top 10 bestseller ever on Steam in less than 2 weeks. And that's not even driven by the massive hype from big Twitch streamers, as is often the case with hits like this. If you check out this chart from Steam database, which shows the steady growth in viewership, that flattens out rather like the kind of missile spikes of viewership over player count that herald the wave of popularity, like that kind of exposure. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. People are not just watching this game. Motherfuckers are buying this game and playing the shit out of it. People are playing, not just watching Valheim. Right? This large number count puts Valheim behind only Dota 2 and Counter-Strike Global Offensive on the list of the most played Steam games right now. Here on Valentine's Day, which was yesterday, a mere 12,000 players behind World of Warships for a spot in the top 10 all-time record holders for games on Steam. The only other comparable game in this list is the survival and crafting RPG Terraria. That's insane, guys. Yeah, that's freaking insane. Valheim, Poggers to Valheim. Netglitch, I've actually been playing Valheim. It's really fun in my experience. Yeah, I mean, I played it for a couple hours. I can see why people are really liking it. But I just wanted to go ahead and put this video out because I sat here and looked at like article after article of like Valheim. So I mean, it's not just PC Gamer reporting this. It's on Rock Paper Shotgun. Valheim ascends to 2 million copies sold in under 2 weeks. It's on IGN. It's on Review Geek. Yeah. Yep. What is Valheim, a Viking game, blowing up on Steam? So there's tons of articles. And yeah, it sold over 1 million copies in less than a week or whatever. And it's got 96% positive reviews as well. It's a good game. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But again, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Over 2 million copies of the game have sold, but only 41,000 have actually written a review for it. Again, this is kind of what I'm talking about. Like, typically, maybe 1 in 50 people. If a game is really good and really hype, maybe 1 in 50 people leave a review for a game. And that's kind of what we got here as well. This is what I'm saying. But, guys, I just want to go ahead and take a quick minute to leave all you guys with thoughts. Indie developers like myself, there's a ton of indie developers and real small developers out there. We don't get, typically, my games don't get 1 in 50 people leaving a review. It's more like 1 in 80 or 1 in 100 people leaving a review for games like mine. You know, and people, it's funny because people would rather go out and write a review that's not even going to be seen for a game like this, right? People will play this game, and because, you know, I understand because it's good or whatever, because it's popular, like, oh, I want to write my own review. Well, the chances are very small that anybody's even going to read your review, except you, right? But then you get, I don't know, what is that game called? 3D Realm or something like that? 3D, I don't know. Let's just say my own game, Rock and Roll. People will look at a game like this. See, I don't even have 10 reviews, so I can't even get a rating of mostly positive or whatever. So people play a game like this, 6 reviews, and they're less likely to leave a review. Even though with only 6 reviews on my game, people are much more likely to see your review and, you know, have a impulse buy or whatever based on your review. And I'm not saying go out and review my game. I'm simply saying, people, rather than putting your review in something that has like, you know, 50,000 reviews or 100,000 reviews, if you come across these smaller indie games that maybe only have 6, 10, or 2, or none, or, you know, even 30 reviews, please, please, please help indie developers out and leave your honest feedback, leave your honest reviews. If it is a negative review, that's fine. But let the developer know why your review is negative, what they can do to fix it, and why you didn't like it. Just be honest with your review. Indie developers like myself need your reviews. This game's been out for going on 4 years now and has less than, it has a handful of reviews is all. So indie developers need your help, guys. And if you guys also want to know about some great indie games, let me show you real quick here, guys. Real quick. Let me show you guys here. Let me read your comments in just a minute. If you guys are looking for some really, really good indie games, please check out my stream right here. I did a stream yesterday. I happened to buy a game bundle of 9 games over on dailygamebundle.com or whatever, dailyindiegame.com. It's a website most people don't even know about. It's not like Fanatical or Indie Gala or Humble Bundle. It's a game site where you can buy bundles and keys really cheap that most people don't even know about. I spent $2.50 on this bundle because about 3 or 4 games kind of intrigued me when I looked at them on Steam. But it turns out that this game has 5 really fun indie gems that I just wanted to keep playing, but I had to move on. So I was expecting this, this whole video where I played through all the games to take me maybe an hour. I sat here and had a 2.5 hour stream. Losing my voice, sorry. Yeah, but I had like a 2.5 hour stream because I wanted to play the shit, especially out of a couple of these games. But there were 5 indie gems in this bundle for $2.50. Do yourself a favor if you guys want to find some undiscovered hidden gems. I mean, a lot of these are like 2D games or whatever. One of them's 3D, and it's a hell of a lot of fun. Just, scan through my... like, that one is not even one of the better ones. That one's a good one. This game is super fun. I mean, they're simple little 2D games, but they are freaking super fun. This game right here, Pianistic, is a game that has hardly been touched, and it is a game that it's kind of like the old Guitar Hero. So if you ever like Guitar Hero, right, you can play this game and make music, like classical music. There's a ton of songs on here, and it gets harder and harder. But you can use your mouse and keyboard, even set up your own keys, and you have to basically time your rhythm and move this thing up and down to make music. And it sounds beautiful when you do it. I suck at it, but I could tell this was a gem when I reviewed it. It's one of the games included in this bundle. The one that I really ended up liking, I have ads here, guys. Let's see, I might get it, Dane says. It has a big multiplayer aspect. Yeah, up to 10 people can play it. Oh, well, I'll play it. But definitely check out this stream, guys. It's called one of the best indie game bundles I've ever found. I just made it yesterday. You can find it right here on my channel. But one of the games that I really liked was this little game. I wasn't expecting to even like this game that much because there's a lot of these like ball games. But this one's completely different. This one has like an exploratory where you're exploring kind of a dungeon. Kind of reminds me of like the old 3D Mario game or whatever, where you're kind of exploring around. You have to pick up keys and escape, and you have a timer up here, and you have to like get through all this stuff without dying. And if you hit a clock, you can pick up more time. And I had such close calls in my playthrough of this game. My butt cheeks were actually clenched playing this game. I had so much fun with this little game here. Cristallo, I think, is what it's called. Game was a freaking gem and a half. But definitely watch some of my gameplay for some of these games, guys. And like I said, you can buy all 9 games in the bundle for $2.50. And there are 5 really, really, really good games in that bundle, at least in my opinion. And it's easily worth the $2.50. Yeah, here's the Cristallo. That's one of the games I really, really like. And then you have some more games right here, like a big, deep platformer RPG game that you can play good as well. Graphics don't look that good, but I can tell it's super deep and super fun. So if you guys are looking for indie gems you probably never heard of, look at this bundle right here. Anyway, guys, just go through that stream. It's called one of the best indie game bundles I've ever found. But again, guys, I just want to go ahead and repoint out back on Steam. Yeah, Valheim up to 10 players, but you can play with your friends or whatever. I played it for a couple hours. You guys can also check out my stream, but a lot of people are streaming this game. But Valheim, I just wanted to go ahead and make this video right here, letting you guys know that I'm probably as shocked or more shocked than, or you guys might be more shocked than me, but I was super shocked that this game of all games on Steam is the most viral Steam game ever. Again, with over 300,000 people playing it right now and 370,000 concurrent players hitting yesterday in less than 2 weeks after it launched. And it's just continuing to grow. All right, guys, thanks so much for checking it out. If you guys did catch my stream, be sure you leave a comment down below. I would love to know what your comment is. What do you guys think about Valheim? And also, guys, do me a favor. If you guys go and review some indie game, do me a huge favor, guys. If you guys have an indie game that has, let's say, less than 30 reviews on Steam, if you guys find an indie game that you think is a hit and you leave a review for that indie game, comment down below. Please let me know what game it was, why you liked it, and why you left a review for that indie game. I'd love to know. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I feel like they both sound really familiar. The goat sim. Yeah, exactly. All right, guys, have a good one. I'll be back here in a little bit with probably some more gameplay of some other game. But thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you soon. Take care.